A very pleasant good evening to all of you and welcome to beautiful Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Tonight on the SEC ESPN Network, non-conference college softball comes your way. Louisiana Tech, one of the leaders in Conference USA, challenging the 5th-ranked LSU Tigers from the SEC. We welcome you into Tiger Park. This is Yvette Girard, a 5-time College World Series coach and a member of the... Clopton checks that wristband and will bring the pitch. There's a looper out toward right that's going to fall in front of Rudity. She scoops it up and gets it to second base. And an opening base hit for Hang as she drops one into right. LSU 34 wins, 5 defeats, 8-4, challenging for first place in the SEC.
Ranked as high as 4th in the country, and that is a gorgeous changeup.
There's that off-speed pitch.
So it's Jada Phillips behind the plate, and Bergeron will be the designated player. You're not going to keep her bat out of the lineup.
Certainly not, and that pitch misconnects at the plate, and the runner moves up. We'll see how they score that, but it is Jada Phillips.
Now the previous pitch was at 65, so that's what you want, 12 to 15. Ooh, what a play by Edwards.
Torrey Edwards!
What?
Makes the play, but the tag is not applied in time at the plate.
It must be high because I thought it was in time.
But the runner slid in ahead of the tag, apparently.
Let's see this, because I thought she had it. Did she touch the bag? Beth Tarina's asking that. How did she miss her? Well, I guess she did, maybe.
I think Tarina might have been arguing the case that it was a foul ball.
Of course, she might have been going on the contact.
Moody at the plate. Check swing, she committed. And there's the second strikeout of the inning.
And that's a big out. Hamoudi's the leading hitter on with the very open stance. Look at that front foot almost out of the box.
This is popped up on the infield. Avery Hodge, the shortstop, moves to her left, makes the play. And the first half, 144 innings, and essentially 1 hit allowed per inning. Good numbers for her. This ball is well struck, and a running catch is made out in left field by Elena Hang.
Floyd also will throw the changeup at any count. I don't think that word was ever in my vocabulary, indefatigable.
Lassiter chops one up the middle. And there is no play. A good grab by Briley near second base.
Yep.
But it's 8 homers already, 38 driven in. She has blossomed at the plate.
And it's not just offense. Look at that.
This one is sailing high and deep, way up on the berm. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. A 2-run home run for Macy Bergeron. The lead evaporates on that swing. That is her 9th round tripper of the season. The Smash Sister has come through.
You know, I was just about to say, you can see the glowing numbers offensively, but she has become a tremendous catcher. She couldn't catch a rise ball when she was a freshman. And now you better not even try to run on her, but oh my gosh, the little girl with some kind of power.
That's the 6th. Rudity is on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. Off the mark, that one's low. So Edwards moves down to first.
Good glove, got a gun in right field, hits well.
This is lifted to her counterpart in right field.
Just missed it.
Elena Rogers is out there in the sunshine to make the catch.
At Tiger Park, the sun is just a nemesis for you.
It really is. The 1-1. Edwards on the move, and she slides in head first and makes it easily. She's now 5 out of 6 on the base paths. Retains any kind of a pace that she has. She will hold the LSU rookie record for most RBI.
Yeah, Bianca Bell broke onto the scene, Savannah Jaquich, but you know, I like to call her Baby Bianca Bell.
I think that's very
athletic. The fastest team she's had in her regime here. There's some more runs.
McKee rips it into the gap. It rolls all the way to the wall.
And look at McKee run.
Both base runners come around to score. A clutch, 2-out, 2-run double by
opportunity tonight. I'm driving in some RBIs. And she does. And you wonder how long Floyd will last with that important series for the Bulldogs coming up.
Well, she is sure to be in the lineup at least once this weekend as Louisiana Tech goes to Miami to continue Conference US. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. She was a little bit tardy, and that ends the inning.
Heck of a drop
But
ball.
on this swing, Macy Bergeron.
A little too slow. Sometimes you got to get it there.
The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That one had a little wiggle on it when it got there.
Great screwball came in with a hard drop inside to the lefty. Ooh.
Uh-oh. That one got the coconut, but fortunately,
we wear helmets now.
Fortunately, that was square on the helmet. That's the first time she's hit a batter this year. Will go on the road twice. Its next two opponents are at Texas A&M and at Texas.
Whoa-wee.
There's an out at second. There's an out at first. LSU on one pitch gets back to the dugout. This is beautifully done, Yvette.
How pretty was that? Ball hit so hard, perfect double play ball, but you still got to execute.
And out by a step and a half. Was interested in making a move. They recruited her as hard as Beth Torina did.
Got to have all those connections when recruiting.
Hodge lifts this one into the left field corner. Are the only two players that have to battle the sun right now. This is chopped right back to Buster. She makes the play, and there are two outs. So Coffey bounces out.
Tough road trip coming up.
Look at that graphic we just showed you. 4 players have at least 40 hits this year for the Tigers. And Lassiter is aboard for the second time.
Think of what would have happened had they have been healthy. But he gave them this year.
Moody makes the play from shortstop, and the inning is over. So we move on to the first.
Well, as I've said, the game has gone offensive so much.
3-2 pitch misses high and away.
You just jinxed her.
O'Briley with a good at bat. First pitch strikes on all 9 of them.
Say it when I'm on my deathbed. Work ahead.
Phillips reacts quickly to that foul ball off to her left. Here's Allie Furr, who struck out in the first. That ball gets loose, a misconnect at the plate.
Hasn't played much, caught a lot.
That looper out to left field. Leno was playing the hitter in perfect position, very shallow. But Furr dropped. There's another changeup and a half swing.
Almost like a squeeze.
Coffey picks it up, got her man at first base.
Great job by Coffey.
Coffey leaping on that like a rat on a Cheeto, and then quickly transfers and fires it over to Edwards for a close out at first.
And coach over there is not real happy. Thought that they should have scored on that play. That's a slow, it would have been a bang play there at first. But you would have had to have gone on contact. And that's a huge difference in the Tiger lineup. Look at the RBIs.
Oh, there's a shot off the pitcher. Oh,
what a play!
Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent!
What a play.
A shot back to the circle. It caromed off Clopton.
Runs. And she was embraced by all of the Tigers as she came off the field. Hello.
There's a banger through on the left side. First base hit for Tori Edwards after she. Runner is on the move, and the peg is not in time.
Great pitch to steal on. It was a screwball that was really on the outside.
Not at all. Now Ruderty faces the 3-2 pitch. Just off the plate. Runners at first and second. Row. That bunt is popped up and caught by Glover, who moved quickly to her left to grab it in foul ground. For 1,000 times. Let's see how far this one goes. The center fielder backing up. Gilio in front of the warning track makes the catch. Gets it back to the infield.
Okay, and all you little girls out there, that was the correct.
Come back in the game behind the plate. in the re-entry rule, but Bedell is pinch hitting.
Yeah,
and she's been seeing a lot of time as the DP in recent games.
And she's been coming through. Yeah, she's definitely not going to catch.
Runs came in the first inning, as did Louisiana Tech's marker. The 3-2 pitch again, pulled on the ground.
Jammed her.
Right to the first baseman, Marchand, who makes the play. So Bedell rolls out to the right side, and that ends the inning. The Tigers. Jada Phillips, as we anticipated, has returned to the game behind the plate. Hodge backs up, puts the glove over her head, and makes the catch for out number 1.
Came back for the win last night against the Cajuns. There's a base hit.
So hit number 3, the first by Gillio, is also a 1-base blow. That last pitch approached the plate at 49 miles an hour. There's another off-speed pitch.
Oh, that's a bad mistake.
That was not a good decision by McKee.
50 miles an hour. As we keep saying, 12 to 15 mile an hour difference. The look and the sell of the pitch, all there to make that pitch nasty. So is that one.
And a called third strike on another butterfly pitch. And
first pitch strikes.
You almost had to be here and see it to believe it.
Exactly.
Coffee will step on third for the out. So, Louisiana Tech. That 2-hopper winds up in the glove of Briley at second base, and she turns it into an out. The State in Oklahoma, that's a good one.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
That's on ESPN2 right now, but don't you dare go away in this one. There's a well-struck liner off the bat of Coffee, and right out to the center fielder, Gillio. That one was nailed. She lifted in the shallow left field, and coming on and getting there is Hang. And a 1-2-3 inning, nicely done in relief by Buster as her good pitching continues for Louisiana. I'm Lynn Rollins. We play on 5th inning action. First pitch swinging is Hang. She lifts it out into right field. And Ruderty is there for the easy out. There's the changeup again. McKee charges, slings it over, and throws it wide of Tori Edwards.
She needed to really charge that ball because that's a slapper running, and the ball kind of ate her up at the end, and Edwards bother.
The changeup is popped up in foul ground. Edwards calling for it now in fair ground and makes the catch. So there's the all-important second out. And Nicole Hamoudi is coming to the plate.
Hit with that play.
And that would have scored at least 1 run. This is popped up. Hodge at shortstop comes toward the circle and makes the play. So, an error and a base runner, but no damage done. LSU 4. Can Macy Bergeron do it again? She'll take the walk. So Madison Bustich. And you just have to have one these days.
Absolutely. Hitting is all about timing. And how do you throw a hitter's timing off? You change speeds.
As she just did, and Edwards was in front of it.
I did too.
Speed. I did too.
But they, I guess the offense is so prolific that.
There's a nice running catch by Hang in foul ground.
Maybe the thinking is, why risk it?
With just 3 singles.
Ouch.
That's off the ankle of the pitcher. It does score a run. Jones able to score easily. And Ruderty once again delivers.
And you knew once it's skidded past the infielders, there was another run for the Tigers. Everybody out there checking on her. I was just thinking, I thought you were going to say, has her hair gotten longer? Did she get her? Yes.
Close play at second as it turned out. It was a foot race between Briley, the second baseman, and here's McKee. Let's see what she can do. She had that 2-run double in the first, and she smacks one to
Good-looking
right
swing.
field.
Are we going to go first to third? No.
McKee is 2 for 3.
Having a... Ooh.
Rogers is out there to make the grab.
Kind of got fooled out there, I think, by the lights.
So the inning is over, but Claire Rayleigh against Clopton. Tatum has had that changeup working for the most part.
Good job by Edwards.
She holds on at first base on a slightly high throw. And her 100th pitch is another tantalizing off-speed pitch. Does not use batting gloves. Coffey is calling for it and squeezes it in foul ground adjacent to the bag. A 1-2-3 inning, that's 5 in a row retired by Clopton, and we move forward.
Will she beat it out? Yes, because of a bad throw. Will she go to third? No.
She's going to hold up at second base.
Oh, no.
Now she's on her way to third as Louisiana Tech mishandles the ball on the infield. We'll see how that's scored.
It was a good bunt. Good play, would have thrown her out, but can't pick it. And then it's a bad throw to... I'd take her over any leadoff hitter in the country. Is that what you're going to say?
Mm-hmm.
Did she go for that pitch?
I think she might have. No, they rule in her favor. She's on base. That was very close.
Very close.
Quite sure what that brief timeout was about, but we are back to play. The 2-0 pitch.
There goes Coffey. I was waiting for that with the runner on first and third. Baseball. But it is the talk of baseball right now, huh?
Well, the concept is very simple. You put more of the hitting surface This ball is hit very high, very deep.
Not enough.
Caught at the wall. The runner from third tags and moves up. In fact, everybody moves up. Bergeron flirted with a grand slam home run. She was thought for a moment it might have enough.
We're talking maybe 2 or 3 feet, huh? It had a chance, but I tell you, the ball she's hit lately, you know when it comes off.
There's a shot into left field under the third baseman's glove. One Tiger scores, and Edwards is going to move up on the run back at third base. So a single and an RBI, and Tori Edwards has 2 base hits. Has taken over the Triple Crown lead for the Tigers. She leads in home runs, RBIs, and batting average.
Tori Edwards right now is a first-team All-American. She is.
A looper to right. That's down for a base hit. Calvez is going to have to stop at third.
Get her at second.
Now they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and Louisiana Tech lets the runner advance without a play. She just has such great bat control, doesn't she?
She does. And sometimes hitters just, you know, you're like, now why did she get that hit? She just poked that ball out there.
The 2-2 pitch to Jaden Leno. Smashed into right center field. This ball game is over. Leno delivers the walk-off base hit, and the Tigers in 6 innings win it. They've got 10-1 on the scoreboard. I think officially it's going to be 9 because the game is over when that 8-run margin is achieved. But nonetheless, we'll check that for you. And the official score. And congratulations to Beth Torino.
Yep, as we said, combined with both schools, 700 career win as head coach. Clopton was very good tonight. She worked ahead. The offense gave her all the support she needed to end this in 6 innings.
So 18 seasons as a head coach for Beth Torina. 4 away from LSU, and she's got 700 career wins. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to the LSU Tigers.